I want to talk about your core and engaging your core while you're doing exercises, especially on your back. What I see most often is that people's backs tend to come up like this, especially during leg lowers and V-ups. But all that's really doing is kind of just putting your pressure on your low back. So what you want to make sure, I'll get my arm out of the way. You want to bring your low back to the ground first, and then you want to tuck your hips in. And you want to keep it there. So if you notice when you're going down, your low back comes up, then you want to stop, press it down, and just don't go as far. So this is a good place to start here in a dead bug hold. So you're going to have your shoulder blades to the ground, low back to the ground, and then I'm tucking in my pelvis. So hands are going to be here, shoulder width apart, knees are going to be over hips, and first you just want to hold it. That's going to be enough. Start with 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, so on. Just like you would be doing with a plank. And especially you pregnant moms and then postpartum, this is going to be huge to get your core back and make sure that you're not going to keep separating your abs as well as this is going to help transfer over into all your other exercises and carrying around your baby, picking up, putting down, moving them around. So you want to start here in a dead bug, holding that. Flex your feet. Then you would start here with just your arms. Again, shoulder blades to the ground, low back to the ground. This is definitely going to be challenging enough here. Then when you master that, then you're going to start putting out your foot one at a time here. If your low back tends to pop up, then you just don't go as far. So you would only just go moving a little and moving a little. Once you master that and your low back does not pop off of the ground, then you would do the full dead bug, opposite arm, opposite leg. And there's so many different variations that I will be doing another video to show you about your different variations to help progress it. But you have to make sure your low back again stays on the ground. So this has to be engaged, your ribs and your hips. So here it's going to be opposite leg and opposite arm are going back. It's not here like a bicycle. You're going, I call it going back to home. So here, coming out, slowly going out and in, making sure that your low back is going to stay on the ground to ensure that your ribs and your hips are staying engaged. So another thing that I see, especially important for you moms, is going to be bulging as well. That's also going to be, so it's going to see a bulging here. That's also going to be a sign that you need to focus on that ribs and your hips coming together and then not just going as low or even adding as much load. So what you will tend to see, especially during leg lowers, is you'll get a little, see if I can do it, you'll get a little bulge here. It's going to be right in your belly button line. Then that means you're putting too much strain and your core is just not strong enough for the exercise. And that's okay. You can regress it down, work on that, get your core strong, and then you can do that exercise.